Do you understand English, but freeze when it's time to speak? Do you think in your language and then try to translate? If yes, this video is for you. Because here's the truth most teachers don't tell you. Translation is slowing you down. Thinking in English is the key to real fluency. But how do you do that if your brain doesn't want to stop translating? Simple. You need a new kind of practice. In this video, I'll guide you through real English, step by step, sentence by sentence, using a method called shadowing. You listen, you repeat, you speak with me, slowly, clearly, and without stress. This is not a grammar class. It's not a vocabulary list. It's real practice for your voice, your brain, and your confidence. We'll go through simple blocks, speaking about what you see, talking to yourself, answering questions, telling your story, and making plans in English, all using small, powerful sentences you can actually use in real life. If you feel tired of studying and want to finally speak English naturally, start right here, right now. And remember, fluency is not fast. Fluency is free. Let's begin. Sometimes the fastest way to speak English is not studying harder. It's stopping and looking around. Right now, don't think about grammar. Don't try to remember the perfect sentence. Just look. Is there a table near you? A light? A bag on the floor? Say it. In English. I see a bag. The window is open. The phone is in my hand. This simple action changes everything. When you name what you see, your brain starts to work in English, not your first language. And that's the secret. No translation, no stress, just speak. Many students feel stuck because they wait for the right word. They want the best word, but fluency doesn't come from perfect words. It comes from using any word, right now. Can't remember the word for sofa? Just say, I see a chair. Close enough. The brain understands. You can improve details later. For now, you speak. That's the victory. Think like a child learning to talk. They don't wait. They point and name. Chair, light, mom, dog. And they learn fast because they practice every second. You can do the same, one word at a time. So let's make it real. Look around your room. What do you see? Say 3 things out loud, slowly. I see the bed, I see the door, I see my shoes. Try not to think too much. Just speak. No one is listening. This is your private moment, and it's powerful. These are not just simple words. These are building blocks of fluency. Every time you say what you see, you teach your brain to speak directly in English. You teach your voice to come out without fear. That's real practice. That's the kind that changes how you feel inside. Now try to describe the small things. The light is off. My bag is on the floor. The window is open. Simple sentences, clear pictures. This is how English becomes part of your real life. Not a school subject, but a way to speak your truth in any moment. You don't need to talk about big topics. Just say what you see, what you live, what is real right now. The coffee on your table, the sound of your fan, the socks on the chair. These things matter because they are yours. Your English must grow from your life, not from textbooks. What if you go outside? Great. Practice there too. I see a tree. The street is busy. That dog is barking. You can whisper these words if you feel shy. You can speak inside your head, no problem. But say them. Every sentence you say in English becomes part of your voice, even when you're alone. Especially when you're alone. That's how you build safety. That's how you teach your brain. It's okay to speak now, and with time, your English voice will become strong, calm, automatic. Some days your brain will feel tired. That's okay. Just name one thing. That's enough. The wall is white. Done. You practiced. You spoke. You won. On other days, try to say 5 or 10 sentences. Maybe add some details. I see a notebook. It's red. It's on my desk. It looks old. You're not just saying words. You're learning to see in English. This is how children learn. This is how fluency grows, not from long grammar books, but from real attention and slow, honest speech. Try doing this while cleaning, or while waiting. You pick up a spoon, say, this is a spoon. You fold clothes, say, these are pants, these are socks. The secret is not doing more. The secret is doing simple things, again and again. Real fluency is not fast, it's deep. It starts when you stop running and start noticing. You don't need more words. You need more presence. The words will come, the fluency will come, but first you must see and say. That's the beginning of real English. So today, take 5 minutes. Look around you. No pressure, no plan. Just name what you see. Speak slowly. Speak softly. Speak honestly. If you want to go deeper, record yourself. Just say what you see for 1 minute. No filter. Don't try to sound good. Try to sound real. This is your voice. This is your moment. And when you speak in this simple, slow, present way, something inside you will change, because when we speak the truth of the moment, we also start to speak the truth of our lives. And speaking the truth leads us to the next step, speaking your thoughts, even the small ones. Let me ask you something. When you are alone, what language do you think in? Be honest. Most learners still think in their native language and then try to find the English words. Oh dear, but what if you could skip that step? What if you could think directly in English? That is fluency, and it's easier than you think. It starts by talking to yourself in simple ways. You don't need big words. You don't need a perfect sentence. You just need to say what you're doing and how you feel right now. This may feel strange at first. You might think, why talk to myself? But listen, children do it all the time, and they learn fast. They say things like, I'm eating now, I want juice. I'm tired, it's not perfect, but it's real. And that's why it works. You can do the same. While you make coffee, say, I'm making coffee. While you get dressed, say, I'm putting on my shirt. While you feel tired, say, I feel tired today. These small sentences are not small for your brain, they are training. This is called inner speech. And it's one of the fastest ways to build fluency. Why? Because you don't need anyone else. You don't need a class. You don't need confidence. You just need a little courage and your voice. You can do it in the car, in the kitchen, while folding clothes, while walking, while brushing your teeth. I'm brushing now. I feel sleepy. I have a meeting soon. This is not practice. This is real language in your real life. That's the secret that nobody teaches you. Some people think fluency means talking fast. That's not true. Fluency means you can express what's inside with the words you have, even if it's slow, even if it's simple. I'm learning English now. I want to remember this word. I'm tired, but I keep going. These are powerful sentences, not because they're advanced, but because they are honest. You're not studying English anymore. You're living it. You're using it. You're making it yours. Try it now. Say one sentence out loud about your current moment. I'm reading this now. I'm learning to speak. I feel calm. You don't need to plan what to say. Just say something. And if nothing comes, then say that. I don't know what to say right now. That's a real sentence too. It's okay to talk about your confusion, your fear, your silence. I feel stuck. I want to be better. This is how you build a real relationship with English, one that's based on truth, not pressure. If you want to go deeper, start your day with 3 sentences in English. For example, I feel sleepy. Today I will study. I want to speak without fear. Say them in your head, or whisper, or write them down. At night, do the same. I studied today. I feel a little proud. Tomorrow I will try again. These sentences connect your thoughts to English. They build new pathways in your brain, slowly, gently, and with time, your first reaction will be to speak English without thinking. The beauty of this practice is that it fits into your real life. No pressure, no grammar books. You're not pretending to use English. You're really using it with yourself. And that's where fluency begins. You don't need to wait for a conversation. You don't need to wait for a class. Every time you think in English, you are becoming more fluent. Even if you speak slowly, even if you forget words, you are training your voice. You are training your confidence. one small sentence at a time. So today, try this. Narrate your life like a child learning to speak. I am walking, I am hungry, I want coffee, I feel lazy. You will feel silly sometimes, but keep going. You are not silly, you are brave. Most people never do this. Most learners wait for permission to speak, but you're speaking now, and your voice is growing. And when that voice gets stronger, something amazing happens. You stop translating, you stop freezing, you stop waiting, and you start responding. And that leads us right into the next challenge. Can you respond in English without overthinking? You're in a shop. Someone asks, "How are you?" Your brain understands the words, but your mouth freezes. Why? It's not because you don't know the answer. It's because your brain is trying to translate and perform at the same time. That's too much pressure. In real life, conversations move fast. There's no time to stop, search for the sentence, and then speak. So what's the solution? Simple. Train automatic replies. Practice short answers again and again until they come out like a reflex. Let's start with basics. What's your name? My name is João. Where are you from? I'm from Brazil. Do you like English? Yes, I do. These answers are easy, but they're powerful. Why? Because they're real. You don't need long stories. You don't need to impress anyone. You just need to respond. Not perfectly, but quickly. Fluency isn't speaking fast. Fluency is speaking without fear, without stopping to translate every word. The magic happens when you answer before your mind says, "Wait, is that correct?" You speak, you try, you move forward, you feel alive. That's how fluency is built. Not with big vocabulary, but with small confidence. Think about it. When someone says, "Hi, how are you?" and you reply, "I'm good, and you?" That's success. That's communication. That's your voice growing stronger in the real world. So here's how to train. Pick 5 common questions. Say the question out loud, then answer fast. Like this. What's your name? My name is Carla. Where do you live? I live in São Paulo. What do you do? I'm a teacher. Do this every day. Don't pause. Don't analyze. Just answer like a muscle. The more you train it, the faster it moves. At first, it feels strange. Later, it feels automatic. Another tip, record yourself. Ask the question, then answer. Play it back. This is how athletes train, this is how singers train, and this is how English fluency is built, through real repetition. 1 minute of this is more powerful than 30 minutes of silent grammar study. You're training speed, you're training voice. You're training trust in yourself. Let's try it now. I ask, "How are you?" You say, "I'm okay." I ask, "Do you like learning English?" You say, "Yes, I do." I ask, "What did you eat today?" You say something simple. "I ate bread." It doesn't have to be exciting. It just has to be said in your voice, from your life. Real English, real emotions, real practice. And yes, sometimes your mind will go blank. That's okay. In that moment, just say, "Sorry, I didn't understand." So, Dori, can you repeat, please? Or even, I'm thinking. These are also automatic replies, and they are a part of real fluency, because fluent people don't always know what to say, but they always know how to keep the conversation going. So if you feel shy or slow or afraid of speaking, remember this. Your English is already inside you, but you need to unlock it, and automatic replies are the key. Like doors that open the rest of the conversation, like a spark that turns into a fire. And once your brain gets used to answering without translating, guess what happens next? You start telling stories. You start talking about your past, naturally, freely, in English. That's where we go next. Let me ask you something. If I said, "Tell me about your day yesterday," what would you say? Would you freeze? Would you try to translate in your mind? Or would you simply say, "I woke up, I made coffee, I went to work"? This is a powerful moment, because when you describe your past in English, even with short sentences, you are not just learning, you are living in the language. You're telling your story, and your story matters. Many learners say, "But my day was boring." No, your day is perfect for fluency. You know it well. No need to invent anything, no need to memorize, just say what happened, even the small things. I woke up late. I made some coffee. I watched a video in English. These are not grammar exercises, they are memories. And memories are powerful when spoken in your own voice. The trick is to keep it simple. Think of 5 things you did. Say them slowly. I had breakfast. I walked to the bus stop. I worked all morning. I ate lunch. I rested in the evening. That's a story. That's communication. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need long explanations. You need one thing to speak with your real voice, from your real life. Try this technique. Imagine you're telling a friend about your day, someone who cares, someone who listens. What would you say? Maybe, I was tired, but I went to work. I talked to my boss. It was okay. I felt better after lunch. When you speak from your heart, you don't freeze, because you're not trying to be perfect. You're just trying to be you. You can practice this every evening. Just speak for 1 minute about your day. Say it out loud, or whisper, or record it. You don't need big words. Just use the words you know. I worked. I cleaned the house. I helped my son with homework. Every sentence you say becomes part of your English memory, and soon your brain will remember the patterns, the flow, the rhythm, and you'll speak faster because it feels natural. Some students write a short diary. That's a great idea. 3 sentences each night. Today I was tired. I worked from home. I listened to this video. Do this for 7 days, and something amazing happens. You begin to hear the grammar. You begin to see the progress. You begin to believe, yes, I can speak. I have a voice in English. Let's do one together. Yesterday I woke up at 7. I made some toast and coffee. I sat at my desk and started working. In the afternoon I took a walk. The sun was strong. I listened to a podcast in English. Then I came home, had dinner and watched a show. Before bed, I said 1 sentence in English. I'm proud of myself. Simple, yes. Powerful, absolutely. Because this is not about speaking more. It's about speaking what is real, what you lived. Every day is a chance to build that fluency. 1 sentence, 1 memory, 1 moment at a time. And when you get used to talking about your past, something surprising starts to happen. You start thinking forward, making plans, dreaming in English and believing in your future. Did you enjoy the content and it made a difference for you? Click on Super Thanks and support our work. Look ahead. What will you do after this video? Will you rest? Will you eat something? Will you practice again tomorrow? Now try to say it in English. I will rest after this. I will watch another video. I will try 1 new sentence. That's it. That's the practice. When you speak about your future in English, even if it's just the next hour, you are training your brain to plan, dream, and act in another language. Most people wait for the perfect sentence before they speak. But guess what? Life is not perfect. Plans change. So your English doesn't need to be perfect either. It just needs to be alive. You can say, I'll go to the store. I will eat lunch soon. I'll call my friend later. These are simple plans, real plans. And when you speak them, something inside you shifts. You're not just learning English, you're living in English. Here's a little trick. Say 3 things you will do tomorrow. For example, tomorrow, I'll wake up early. I'll study English in the morning. I'll walk in the park. Try to feel the words. Make the sentence yours. These are not textbook lines. They are part of your real future. And when you speak about your future in English, you begin to believe in that future. This is not only language practice, it's self-trust. Maybe your plan is simple. I will clean the house. That's fine. Maybe it's deep. I will try to believe in myself more. That's powerful. Your plan doesn't need to impress anyone. It only needs to be real. Say what you want to do, what you hope to do, even what you are afraid to do. I want to practice more. I'll speak English without fear. I'll stop saying I'm not good enough. When you speak like this, in simple English about your real future, you stop being a student. You become a builder. You are building your voice, your path, your next step, and the language becomes your tool, your way forward. You can say this in the morning. Today I'll try to speak English at work. or at night. Tomorrow I'll listen to one video before bed. You can whisper it, you can write it, you can record it. The important thing is, you speak it. Don't keep your future trapped in your thoughts. Let it come out, in English. It's okay if it's short, it's okay if it's not correct. What matters is ownership. You can even make emotional plans. Try this. I will not be afraid to speak. I'll try again, even if I make mistakes. I will take one small step every day. These are powerful promises. Say them out loud. Say them slowly. Say them like you mean it. You are not just learning English. You are rewriting your story. One plan, one sentence, one small act of courage at a time. So before we go, I want you to say this. I will keep going. I will speak English again tomorrow. I will trust my voice, even when it shakes. That's your new future. Simple, brave, true, and it's already waiting for you. And now that you've practiced the present, the past, and the future, it's time to tie it all together. So, now you've practiced the present, the past, and the future, all in simple English. You didn't just study, you spoke, you listened, you repeated, and every small sentence you said today was a step toward fluency. But here's the question. Will you practice again tomorrow? Will you repeat just one sentence before bed? Will you say out loud, I will speak English today? Because your fluency does not grow in one big moment. It grows in small, daily steps, in your kitchen, on your walk, during your quiet moments. The moment you say, I'll try, your English grows stronger. So now I ask you, what was your favorite part of this practice? Which sentence will you use in your real life? Can you write your own sentence in the comments right now? Share it, use it, make it part of your voice. And if you want to keep practicing with me, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, and come back tomorrow for your next shadowing session. You don't need to be fast. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up. One voice, one sentence, one day at a time.